Moving over, Chelsea versus Barcelona. Now, Barcelona 2.2, draw 3.4, Chelsea 3.75. Barcelona to qualify is 1.33 there. I think that this game could be certainly the lower scorer of the two matches. I'm looking at something like Barca and the under 3.5 goals. Chelsea at home, they've got a reasonable defence, and I think that this could be tight. Who's expecting tons of goals, or do you think this is going to be tight?
I'm not expecting tons, but
mean,
I'm expecting goals.
Oh, how many
yeah,
goals do you how like
it's hard to ever think a Champions League is going to stay under. I mean, when was the last under game? I mean, it seems like every game goes over. Seems like there are
yeah.
always three
Yeah, I mean,
goals at least.
last week was ridiculous. I mean, the thing is with Chelsea, this is it. This is their season, and this is everything for them now. It's absolutely huge, and it's whether for me, it's not a question of what goes on the pitch. It's a question of the players' mindset off the pitch. As Flash will know, if you lose the dressing room and certain players don't want to play for you, and it's very very clear, and obviously like working for people over here, there's obviously a massive rift between Chelsea's manager and certain key players. And one particular player is David Luiz, and whether he plays or not, I'll be very amazed. But it's obviously clear that he's lost the dressing room. So if you've lost the dressing room and then you've got to get everyone to play for you against Barcelona, it's very, very, very difficult. And you can look at all the form, you can look at all the what's going on the field. But if those players in the dressing room looking at you, giving your team talk, and think to yourself, I don't fancy this. But as Flash would know, as a professional football player who's been in that situation, I think that's the big question. And for that reason, I think Barcelona here at around about 2.1 is a fantastic price. I really, really do.
Yeah.
They beat Chelsea. They were beating Chelsea in Champions League matches when this Chelsea side was full of players and leaders like John Terry, Drogba, Lampard. Now this Chelsea side is creaking all over the place. Cahill at the back isn't good enough. Whether he plays, I think there's major problems out front. They can't score enough goals. Bringing in Giroud will be good at home against Huddersfield. He'll be good against home against the lesser half in the Premier League. But he never cut it at Arsenal. He never played in these games. It's a big ask for him. I think Barcelona to win this game at 2.1 is a massive price.
Definitely, it is a massive price. You've got also Barca minus 0.25. You get that 1.83. So you half lose for the draw. Big man, are you on the Barca win?
Yeah, I actually really agree with Nigel here. I think, and I think he can agree, and Flash as well. I think anytime you can get Barcelona at an underdog price, I'd have to play it. I mean, I do think there are some things going on at Chelsea right now. I mean, listen, I've heard this talk lately. Well, they played well. I mean, they're beating pub sides. And come on with Hull City. Get out of here with that. I don't care that they beat Hull and West Brom. This is a big time real opponent. I know it's at home, but I don't really care, frankly. I have a couple bets for this game. I'm going to go Barcelona to win 2.15. I'm also going to take it 1-0. I'm going to do a correct score at 1-0. I can get odds of I believe 9 on that. I think a goal is going to get this one. I know we kind of talked about how every Champions League games goes over, but both these sides pretty good defensively for the most part. I think you might set up. Chelsea might try to get blown out here. I don't know, maybe keep it to a two-leg thing. I'm going to go with that. I'm also going to go with one that Martin's talking about in the chat there. I'm going to go Messi score anytime at 1.83.
Yeah. It's a good bet as well. Melvin says Barca win 1-0. Interesting. There's a few people liking the draw as well. You are shaking your head there. You do not think that it's going to be a sort of a 1-0 final result there, Flash?
No, I don't. But I do agree with the boys near enough, word for word. I mean, Conte deserves a medal because everything this Chelsea side have achieved, they've achieved with like 5 players. I mean, I can run off players that are not good enough to play for Chelsea, and it's easier for me to tell you the players that are good enough. I mean, you've got Willian, Pedro, and Hazard, Kante, Alonso, and Azpilicueta. The rest of them, Rudiger, Christensen, Cahill, Bakayoko, forget it. 2.15, and I see Barcelona are getting pushed out. They were 2.1 this morning. They're now 23 to 20. Barcelona to win for me. I'm even thinking Barcelona and over 2.5 because that brings in the 2-1, and I'm also thinking Barcelona -1. And the reason I say that is because I think Chelsea will get desperate. And I don't fancy this Chelsea defence at all. Remember,
No.
Bournemouth have just been there and scored 3 goals against them. And now you might get the spirits up. I think they'll get picked off. I really do think they'll get picked off. And it'll be up to Barcelona. Because if Chelsea overcommit, Barcelona are in one of them going moods, they could end the tie tomorrow night.
Yeah, I've got Pedro Barbosa just said as well, Barcelona and the under 3.5 goals. That's what I was looking at. Get odds of 3 for that bet. But for me, I like Barca win, Barca minus 0.25.
Can I give you one bet? Can I just give you one sort of random bet here? In 4 of the last 8 Chelsea-Barcelona matches in the Champions League, there's been a red card. Right?
Ooh, yeah.
In 4 of the last 8, it's 4.5 a red card in this game. So if you do this, just look at the last 8 Champions League games, it's a 2.0 chance. There's been 4 out of 8, it's 50-50. With so much at stake for Chelsea, they will go at this. You know, Conte will have the whole place pumped, and they will kick Barcelona off to try to attempt to kick Barcelona off the pitch. 4.5 a red card in the game is a good bet for me.
Hey Nigel, there might be I might want to make a bet on. Will there be a red card between Nikolai and Flash? Nikolai not happy with Flash on the chat here. Doesn't look
Why?
like
What's he saying?
Nikolai's gone up in my estimation. He's going to get a Christmas card from me.
So what's
he's
Nikolai
going on
saying?
about how he's going on about, does Flash even watch these games? Christensen is the man at the moment. What is Flash talking about?
Is he winding me up?
Yeah,
No chance. No chance.
All right, so going to start wrapping things up here. Smiley TV, though, Smiley Live TV says anytime red card for this match. So you guys could be onto something.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to our channel. Now, we've put a lot of work into producing all these free videos, so please help us out and keep all our content free for you forever by simply liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Now, not to mention, a visit to our industry-leading website will warm the hearts of all our SBR employees, especially myself. Now, the links are over there to the left, so do check those out. Thanks for watching.